So give me a polygon to, oh gosh, back just one. Right, so okay, fine. Okay, so this will go here, and this needs to be copied and paste symmetrically so that I'm hoping the sewing line is copied over, so it's attached to the opposite side. And then what I need to do is work out what this measurement is. It is that 30.2? 30.2, okay. And then I should be able to, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to create an, actually I don't know if I have to do that. I might be able to just create a we'll see. I've not tried this before. So no, I can't. Oh, that's why I can't do it, because I pressed the wrong thing. So I want an internal line, I would say just about here, and then 30.2, insert that, press OK, press enter again, and I should, yes, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be able to sew to this line without twisting it. I think that way. I think I might have done that the wrong way around. We will see. So the point of creating the internal line was because I don't want it to be sewn to the front, the edges. It's not a seam per se. It's slightly more more like a strap. So putting the internal line gives me the opportunity to sew that kind of overlapping. We'll see how it goes. It might not work out for me. Okay. That's fair enough. I did think that I might have to make them slightly longer, so so I didn't get them cutting through the mesh. But it's all a process, and that's what I said about this. I like that it is a process, and I do get to experiment and say and see what works and what doesn't, and also see how it behaves in the computer simulation version of itself, which is always super interesting because it's an interesting abstraction on the real world. And if you've ever seen any of my previous videos, I am super fascinated by simulations in any form. So this is always a fantastic opportunity for me to just be able to do this and experiment. I am going to now add another fabric. I need to make it a different color ever so slightly, just so I am fully aware what is using what fabric. I'm just going to make it a really subtle, kind of like beigey caramel. And then this one, I'm going to try that just so that I can see which one I like better. And I'm going to make this one slightly, there we go, green. There we go. And that will give me some idea of which would work best for this pattern, or if I need to save one as one type and one as the other. And I feel like actually this would benefit from being slightly wider. And I feel actually I only need to edit one of these, which is quite nice. So I'm glad I put those in the middle now, because that kind of keeps the shape. Let's have a look. Right. Okay. So because I can't really see my seam lines, but I know what to do. Should I just do it as the whole thing? Maybe with, gosh, maybe with without that top. So I have forgotten how to turn these lines into top stitches. So I will do that bit later. I might have to look it up. I feel like I just did this the other day. Oh, right. Duh. So there is an opportunity to change the color, the thickness, the stitch, the distance as well of the top stitching. I can even make it a double line. So I might do that later, but this is more about giving each section more definition. I think I prefer the trim full grain leather, so I'm going to change the rest of them, I think. But I do sort of think that this is too thin. So 1, 2, and then 1, 2, and we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I'm a lot happy with that. I just think it needs to be, that needs to be further up the shoulder, and I think that needs to be further down. Hello, thank you for joining us. So what was I doing? Oh, I was adding top stitching. Right, so if I just press shift, it highlights all of them, and then I can get rid of the ones I don't